around the world, 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 around the world.
All right then, friends, welcome back to another episode of CubReacts here on CubCamTV. Out to everyone who's been tuning into breakfast this week. Obviously, we did the mega announcement towards the end of last week about how many guests we're going to be having on the show for the coming month, which is sick. Out to everyone supporting that and supporting the channel in general. Of course, hitting that subscribe button, liking the videos, and getting engaged with the videos, commenting and letting me know what's going on. So, yeah, we're continuing our Drill Around the World series today. We're going to be looking at France, which is the next stop on our list. We've done Australia, we've done, as well as that, we've done Ireland, and we've also done Spain. So we're on to the fourth country we do. I don't know how many countries we're going to do. It depends on how many countries we can find fresh drill music in. So we'll see as we kind of go forward. I don't know how many countries are making drill music, but I'm sure there's going to be a few more after this one. So yeah, I have it on high authority that these tracks we're going to be listening to today are absolute bangers. And yes, we're not listening to just one. We are listening to multiple today, which should be very interesting indeed. First time we've done that, so obviously you'll see it in the editing at the end. But yeah, as I said before, out to everyone supporting the channel, please do let me know if I'm going wildly off kilter with what I'm saying about the tunes. I'm literally doing it from a listener's perspective, yeah, you never know. Contrasting opinions make for good comments, I feel. So let's get into this one. First one coming from VH Gang. This one, CubReacts, featuring BLK. Now, I don't speak French, so I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, but I'm assuming from the layout that it's Couvre or Couve. It's one at Couvre or Couve. I don't know. Brekky In The Cave. Who knows? But yeah, let's crack on with this one then. First track of today's selection here on Drill Around the World. It's a very white building. Promising. Do we have a banger? We haven't had a banger yet. If we have a banger, that would be fire. Is he wearing a straw wicker hat? Ah! Yes! Hey, I tell you what, the flows on this one are flipping cold, straight from the off. This is a tune that I would be wheeling up in any dance straight away. It's the energy levels right from the off are super, super high. Again, I don't know what they're saying, so they could be saying some utter trash, but audibly, from a listener's perspective, it sounds cold. Like super, super cold. Again, they've got the double up on the vocals, which makes it sound really, really thick, like melodic wise. And the instrumental's quite simple, so there's a lot of room for the vocals to move around in. I'm really liking this one so far. The switch ups are really cool as well. Two very contrasting sounding vocals. It sounds sick. That came out of nowhere. Flows are cold. You know the maddest thing about this? They sound colder than a lot of the UK drill artists do. They sound like they're more on beat in speaking French than most English speaking drill artists do sound when they're doing it. This is mad. Like, it's so crispy. The flows are fire. That Coke is not going to be drinkable. It's just not. It's way too fizzy. I don't know if there's a story going on in the video that I'm missing. That's cold. Again, that kind of switch up from slow motion to full speed. It always looks cool to me. I understand it's quite an easy edit to do because obviously you time it so you basically just record the first bit as normal and then basically slow down the bit before where he starts and align it. I get that. It makes sense, but it just looks quite cool, you know. It's fire. The flows are fire. High energy levels all the way through as well. This is really, really cold. I like the video as well for this one. The video definitely kind of portrays the level, it definitely as I said, portrays the high energy levels that they're coming with. I think it's a really well matched video to the tune. All the people in the background, these are definitely party tunes. You know, these are tunes that are going to light up a dance. And obviously the way they all go back and forward as well, it has that real kind of crew energy to it, which is sick. Yeah, that's enough of that one. I'm a fan. I've got a funny feeling we're going to be finishing off in a second anyway. So yeah, let's move into the next one on our list. So, we're moving on to the second tune on today's listing. This one going by the name of Cook, and it's by D-Lock. So, we're going to keep switching things up. We may run another one afterwards, we may not. It depends on how wide a picture we get from this tune. Explosive start. Daily Motion. Is that the same Daily Motion as in the UK?
Ok, l'instru je la cook, l'instru je la cook. L'instru je la cook, l'instru je la cook.
Similar sort of budget video-wise by the looks of things.
Je connais des anciens qui sont nés dans la coke. Endetté jusqu'au cou pour de la drogue dure, il a vidé tous ses comptes. Je lui insère ma trompe, je crois bien que je me trompe. Y'a plus des mecs fidèles, y'a que des mecs qui trompent. Là c'est ce qui sort de la bouche de toutes les filles. Je vais content quand je vois les Yankees qui se défilent. Le bigot sonne, il a tout ce qu'il faut, la voiture est...
I don't think the mix down on this one's as good as the previous one, I've got to say, straight from the off. I get it. It's a bit grittier as a tune. It's not as polished. I prefer this sort of tune when it is a bit more polished, because I'm losing him a little bit in between the kind of the bass tones of the instrumental. But overall, it's not bad so far. It's not bad. That guy there, he is super, super happy. Look at him. Let's rewind a little bit. I love finding happy people in music videos. There he is, look. Sliding away. I love it. You see, as I was saying, he's a lot clearer on these bits where he's not going like ham like the entire time, and there's a bit more space for it to breathe. I think it's the instrumental that's the issue more than anything else. The instrumental is just quite the bass tones aren't processed as much as the other one, which means you can't really hear his vocals as cleanly because he's got quite a deep voice. But that probably could be picked up and sorted out during the engineering phase. I'm not too sure. I really like the hook. The hook. That auto-tune's cold. It's the happy man.
On m'a dit G-Lock, t'es complètement matrixé. Je suis là pour les traumatiser. Mon flow, je l'ai aromatisé.
It's a very unusual dance, I've got to say. The dance move isn't the smoothest, I've got to say. I mean, the thing I like, we did this in the Tiana Taylor video. I love like a well-organised dance routine in a video, or something you could take away from it afterwards, but this looks like they're all doing their own thing. I mean, yeah, the tune's okay, I won't lie. It's not sticking out to me as much as the previous one. The energy levels on the previous one were super, super high. But yeah, not bad tune at all. I think both of them are really, really cool. I'm going to finish it up there because I think we've only got like a minute or so left, but I think we've heard enough of those. But yeah, there we go. That is us reacting to French Drill. There we go. Let us know your opinions. Am I a fan? Is it? I'd say the first tune out of all the tunes we've listened to is definitely the strongest. This second one isn't as strong as the first one. There's no real way of arguing that with me, to be honest with you. But yeah, overall, I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed with the way they've put stuff together, and that's what I'm liking about this series, man. I'm able to kind of go through and more than anything else, learn myself about drill around the world, which is obviously the name of the series. So yeah, thank you. That's going to be it for this one. So if you want to leave your opinions down below in the comments section, also hit like on the video. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you would like to. We're going to be doing more of these videos as we move forward, and of course, tune in for Brekky in the Cave in the mornings. That's 10 till 11:30 here on CubCamTV live with numerous guests from multiple different genres, and it's always a good time. So yeah, I'll see you next time, friends, and peace. See you later.
Around the world.